A new Donkey Kong game has been in the works longer than Metroid Prime 4, because he's popped up in between party games, kart games, and Smash Bros. But he hasn't had any solo adventure in over 10 years. But that's gonna change right now, because Nintendo just announced a special presentation, which is gonna be the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct. And it's only about one thing, a brand new, fully 3D Donkey Kong game. So here's everything to expect, which is, we're gonna go over the gameplay, setting, and what we're desperately hoping for, which I think is to pull a lot from Donkey Kong 64. Because after 10 years of side-scrolling, DK is finally gonna go back into 3D, just like Mario Odyssey, but with more punching and less Italian plumbing. So Mario throws his hat, but Donkey Kong throws his entire rhino. So, this is DK's first 3D platformer since Donkey Kong 64, which was, let's say, ambitious. You had to collect 5 different colored bananas with 5 different characters, and yes, that meant 5 different mental breakdowns. But this isn't Donkey Kong 64 2 though, because this is modern Nintendo. So expect a big jungle hub world, seamless level transitions, just moving through them, actual character swapping is what I would hope for, but we're not gonna get that. It doesn't look like it's gonna be straight straight Donkey Kong. But in Donkey Kong 64, I spent more time walking to a mini game than actually playing it. So that's not even playing. Anyways, what's the game like actually gonna be like? So platforming is gonna be something like Donkey Kong's not gonna be doing triple flips, but he might be doing like body slams. Alright? So for the vines, the minecarts, and the barrels, it's gonna be just like the classic 3D Donkey Kong, I think. Exploration will be focused on things like Banjo and Kazooie style collectibles. Funky Kong will hopefully be running a shop again. I hope that should be just a guaranteed thing, but I don't know at this point. And the movement's gonna feel really choppy, but it's gonna feel good. Like, it's like, this is Donkey Kong. He moves like this. Because this isn't Mario where you just bounce off a wall and dive into a triple spin. This is Donkey Kong, where you jump and land and the earth rumbles. But we'll probably be able to switch between hub worlds really easily, kind of like with the Odyssey. And I don't know if Donkey Kong or Dixie Kong are gonna really be making an appearance. I think they might, considering that we're gonna get Cranky. But yeah, I don't know about that. But for the story and stuff, let's go, like, where does this game take place? Probably back on DK Island. But maybe they're gonna expand, like, the tropical cliffs, ancient ruins, volcanoes, and banana temples. But if they go all in, we might get an interconnected world, kind of like Bowser's Fury, but jungle-ier. Or maybe it's gonna be like mini hub world, because we know that it's gonna be like layers, you gotta go deeper. But as for the story, it's gonna go something like this. DK's bananas stolen. The villain probably has glowing eyes. The solution? Throw a barrel at it. Nintendo isn't writing Shakespeare out here. They just need an excuse so that you swing for vines and punch crocodiles in the face. Imagine Breath of the Wild, but instead of cooking, you just eat the banana raw and gain temporary invincibility from potassium. Let's guess the Bonanza Direct. So it's probably gonna look something like this. It opens with a quiet jungle, birds chirping, all that good stuff, and then wham! Donkey Kong punches through a stone wall. Then music kicks in. It's gonna be I think like some like classic jungle beat, but remixed. Alright? Then DK runs through the vines. He slaps the ground. There's gonna be rocket barrels. The camera spins into a faded logo. Now this is the part where we're supposed to laugh, because you're gonna see Donkey Kong Bonanza better than you ever seen it before. But here's what I want from this game personally. Tight controls, satisfying exploration, fun collectibles that hopefully aren't color-coded, and NPCs that aren't just there to say, press A to jump. What I don't want is a banana currency or economy. Like, any sort of, like, backtracking where I have to go back somewhere and then back and forth. And I don't want Lanky Kong doing backflips in 60 FPS. I'm not ready to see that. But if I have to collect 40 purple pineapples to open a gate, I think I'm just going to put down the game. Just leave it like that. So, what should you expect from the new Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct? You should expect a brand new 3D Donkey Kong. And remember, you could be happy for this because this is the first 3D Donkey Kong since 1999. And get ready for some platforming collectibles and some fun boss battles. And maybe even some in-game events. Or more updates, I guess. Not in-game events. And, oh yeah, Funky Kong. But that's not a guess, though. That's a demand. All I'm saying is, if the main villain is an buff lizard in a business suit trying to build condos on DK Island, I'm gonna be disappointed. Bananas, Jungle, comeback of the decade, let's just hope it doesn't require anything crazy. And until next time.